Oh, what's up, YouTube? You know what day it is. It's Weigh-In Wednesday, and this is week 28. Welcome back to another episode of Parker Goes Carnivore. I'm your host, Ryan Parker. We got a lot to talk about today. We're talking bagpipes, we're talking diet, we're talking exercise, and just how to live this carnivore way of eating. Let's just jump right on into it. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. Wow, we are in the 28th week of 2022. It's been a really fantastic year thus far. I've had a lot of great memories I've experienced, lots of great adventures I've been on, as you know. This week has been amazing. Of course it's been amazing. Why wouldn't it? I had a huge bagpipe competition out in Monterey, California. Did fantastic in both solo events and band events. I should say half my solo events really well. I did not finish one of my events, and that was a big bummer, but that's the way things go when you're playing competitive bagpipes. It was really exciting having my family, my friends show up to this bagpipe competition. It was a weekend-long party, and I definitely paid for it on Monday. As always, you know I like to use mental health tools to empower me, to prepare me, and to give me the confidence moving forward. And I've definitely rekindled the Calm Meditation app. I'm back on my daily walks now that I'm home from my road trip, and I'm listening to the Quote of the Day podcast from Sean Croxton. If you don't know him, I've talked about him in the past. He's fantastic. He's a mindset coach, and he has really good information on his two podcasts. The Quote of the Day podcast, which is a 10-minute clip of somebody speaking, and it's them in their own voice. He talks about that a little bit and shares his insight on why the quote is important to him. So definitely go check out Quote of the Day and Sean Croxton. He also has another Mindset Coach podcast, which is fantastic. I really feel that mindset is number one when it comes to your health. It all starts with your mind. I've always talked about this, and I really can't stress it enough. If you're not in a mindset routine, start with something simple. Something as simple as making your bed every morning if you're not, or just realizing how you're talking to yourself, how you're talking to other people. And if you're not on a meditation program, I can't speak highly enough of starting one. There's so many free meditation programs out there. I use the Calm Meditation app, and it is a paid yearly subscription, but you can try it for free for 30 days if you want, and I can leave a link down in the bio for you to give it a whirl. It's definitely something that I enjoy. It's my time. You know, that 10 to 15 minutes of meditation is everlasting. I usually do my meditations mid-morning. I'm going to do it after this video, and it's just going to set my day off perfectly. Also, I love to read books and listen to other health and fitness and mindset podcasts. The Uberman Project, he's been awesome. He really gets into the biochemistry of your brain. He's a Stanford professor, and I've been enjoying listening to him on my walks as well, or driving into work. I definitely used to love listening to music on my drives. Now it's pretty much exclusively podcast. I'm a nerd at heart, and I love learning about this stuff, so I could share it with you. Let's talk about my diet for the week. There was a little bit of a roller coaster because of the Monterey Highland Games that I attended, but I was pretty consistent through the weekend until Monday. So let's burn through everything that I ate for the week, and we'll start off with last Wednesday. I had this defrosted whole young chicken that I used for beer can chicken. I didn't use beer, I used a hard seltzer, some ranch water, and it was really delicious. I was supposed to do this at my last camping trip down at Laguna Seca, but I didn't. We didn't work out the smoker, so I smoked it at home, and while I don't really prefer chicken, it was really delicious and juicy, and I just really enjoyed it. So I ate half of that whole chicken with 4 eggs, and that was all I ate for the day. I did the same thing on Thursday. Friday was travel day down to Monterey, and I ate a 18-ounce strip loin around noon, and then we went out to dinner with my whole family and some friends in Carmel at this really nice restaurant called Casanova. And I had some Wagyu steak tartare, which was to die for. And then I had some lamb, which I don't normally eat, and that's why I ordered it. It was a small portion. Definitely was a little hungry after that because we were drinking as well. So I had some meat sticks that I brought along with me to the hotel. and then also some Strive biltong that I got from Costco. Biltong is basically like beef jerky without the sugar. It's just thinly sliced strips of beef that they smoke. Saturday was Bagpipe competition day. It was an action-packed day. I had my solo competitions in the morning. I played for my drummer's solo competition shortly thereafter. Then we played open ceremonies, and then we had our band competition. Then finally closing out with masked bands at the end of the day. Fantastic day. My band did amazing. We did a clean sweep on Saturday with our competitions and all of our piping and drumming, and I got third in one of my events. On Saturday, I ate a ribeye at this restaurant that we went out to in downtown Monterey. I also ate those meat sticks that I had, along with the biltong that I have. And then after drinking all night, I had this leftover Togo sandwich that the band provided for me, and I ate half the Togo sandwich. It was an all-meat sandwich that I requested. I didn't eat the bread, I just ate the meat, kind of like thin slices of bacon, turkey, and ham. Sunday was another bagpipe competition day. It was a much more low-key day, and I only had one competition to perform in with the band, and so I got to sleep in a little bit, go out to family breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast, but this was the perfect time, and plus I was a little hungover, so had a bocado, which is a bacon and avocado omelet, and then I got a side of sausage. I gave up the English muffin to the family, and then the potatoes as well. That filled me up until dinner, which we went out to a fantastic restaurant called Tarpe's. It's on the way to Laguna Seca off the 84, and I had a 16-ounce prime ribeye with some deviled eggs. Definitely one of the best meals of the weekend. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all your hospitality and buying those meals. They were delicious, and really enjoyed having the family there and got to share my passion for bagpipes with everybody. On Monday was a rough day for me as far as diet goes. Partied a little too much on Sunday night. I had to wake up really early to get home to work. I was a little rough around the edges, let me just tell you. I woke up, needed something really quick along the way. I ran out of meat sticks, I didn't have any beef jerky, and I ended up at McDonald's. Sausage, egg McMuffin, and a sausage burrito. Didn't eat the McMuffin part, just the sausage and eggs, but I did eat the burrito. I needed something, and this was quick and easy, and I was not feeling good. Guess what? I wasn't feeling better after the McDonald's. Oh man, came home, worked all day, and then I ordered a cheesesteak. I did not want to cook. I did not want to do anything. I ordered a cheesesteak from a local cheesesteak shop. I got it with no onions, no peppers, just straight meat and cheese, and I ate it out of the bread with a fork and did not finish the bread. So all in all, not the worst thing I can do, but definitely cured me for not making any food and being lazy and just enjoying my Monday and celebrating the great weekend that I had. Tuesday was right back on track with a strip loin and 4 eggs. And that was the week as far as my diet. A little bit of woes in there, but mostly overall, especially for a travel weekend with friends and family, I think I did pretty darn good. For the workouts, I'm, back in the gym doing my own thing. And we only had one workout. I did not make it to Monday night's workout. That's all right with me. I needed to relax. I only had one Beast Fitness on Wednesday. We are creating our own workouts since my personal trainer is traveling right now. And we might be doing more harm than good. We were pushing ourselves, and it's been pretty fun. So I'm excited that I have 2 whole weekends where I'm not doing anything. I have no vacations or travel plans, so I could really just hunker down, get my workout slammed, get back on the spin bike, get back on the mat, back on the yoga mat, right? Really flourish. I'm very excited for these next couple weeks. It has been a little bit of a struggle. I got a comment on YouTube and made me start really thinking, and it was, the comment that I seem to be stuck in the 245 to 250 range. And while that is absolutely true, yesterday when that comment came through, the same night I saw a photo of me at Christmas at my buddy's house, and my mouth dropped. I'm like, wow, how much did I weigh back then? About 7 months ago, I weighed basically the same, about 250 pounds. And I was like, wow, my body composition definitely sure has changed since then. And then I went back on my Fitbit journal, and I was near 30% body fat. So I'm 5% lower than that. And that's going off my Fitbit scale, so I don't know how much I trust that. It could be more, it could be less. But going by what I see in the mirror and my measurements, I'm doing much better than I was back in December. So, you really can't go by the scale. Yes, I'm gaining muscle. Yes, I'm, gaining bone density. Could I be doing better? Absolutely. The drinking stalls weight loss. For me, that's what it does. If I drink, I'm not going to lose weight as consistently as I can. And that's when I first started off the journey, I certainly did that. I stopped drinking, and it worked wonders. So if you're thinking about getting into this journey, and you do like to drink, I would think about hanging it up for a little bit and let your body get acclimated to the carnivore diet and lose those pounds or whatever you're after, cure those ailments that you have, because I know it will help you tremendously. So I'm gonna play my cards right. I'm gonna definitely think about how I drink moving forward and how it impacts me and realign my goals, because I really would like to hit 220 pounds by the end of this year, and I know I can. If you learned anything about me, I'm definitely determined, and I have the passion for it. So I'm gonna really put my best foot forward here these next 5 months and just crush it as best I can. With that, let's get on the scale and see how I did for this past week. As we all know, I started off last year at 316.1 pounds at 42.5% body fat. Last week, I weighed in at 245.7 pounds at 26.2% body fat. This week, coming in at 247.1 at 25.9%. Love it. I'm definitely can't wait to get out of these 40s and break this cycle. I know my body fat and body muscle will finally make a cross and I'll start to lose the weight. And I'm really looking forward to that time. So it's go time. Let's get it going. Of course, I would love to leave you with a quote. Failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough. That's exactly what I'm facing right now. I'm not failing. I'm pushing. I'm trying to do this the best I can and share my experiences with you. Please join me on this journey. Subscribe, like, comment. Love all of you. I can't thank you enough. And that's it for this week. I'll check you out next week. Peace.